Hello everyone, I'm High Treason. Welcome back to Let's Play The Long Drive, part 73. That's quite a lot. Of like 70s. 3 of them. Fuck! Naps user with a cable modem downloading Sanatorium? Like 10-4, we're like on a motherfucking way. I don't have a lot of gas, do I? Not tons. But 6.9 litre, we should be able to get quite some distance. On the other end, I mean, it will run on that. I'm going to add that to my fucking gas tank, even though it's not great. Because it's only a couple of litres, so it should come out within safe limits. It won't sap that much power off of us. And it just ensures we don't run out of fuel if we get like a bad patch. I do still have the emergency gas. I do think we did right ditching the bus and everything. Did the oil percentage just go down? I swear it went down, but it went like 9, 8, 9. I wasn't looking very carefully. Right, my road, where is it? So I feel like it should be this way. Yeah, there we go. Honestly, I had no memory of that. I was just going off of vibes. I have no idea how fast we're going or anything, because I still don't have a gauge cluster. You don't want to go too fast, that's for certain, because we'll destroy the car. That big bank there probably goes like, yeah, there we are. So I have no idea what distance we're doing. All I know is we've started at 4204. Yeah, beyond that, it's anybody's guess. Why am I not reaching my road? Have we got turned around a bit, do we think? Ah, there we are. So yeah, we were just coming in shallow. What's the matter with your kid? You told me the street was shallow! It's from like a movie, innit? It's like, it's a mad world or something like that. But I remember the first time I saw that scene in The Simpsons, oh, it was fucking hilarious. I dare say it's actually funnier than it is in the movie. Yeah, let's not drive too fast. As I say, I don't have gauges, and my tyres are actually not very good, so... Like, ideally I want to be at about 100k per hour, but I just have no way of knowing. So that feels about right. The speed we're doing now is probably about 120 or something. Slowing down a bit. My foot's constantly resting on the brake pedal, by the way. But yeah, this is pretty neat actually. I quite like this. There's a total element of, there's a thrill in this. You know, it's a little bit naughty, driving a fucking busted up piece of shit like this. You might break. Don't know how fast we're going, don't know if it's hot. I'm hot, I'm always hot. Not as hot as I was, I got aircon now. Somebody broke the toilet. Oh, a car. No doors to worry about. Can't be susceptible to that bug now. It's a 2101. I might take it. Just because cars are so rare, and that's complete, and my Skoda isn't. That's that salmon Peter colour again. Well, that light there looks like it's coming off of something. It can't be off my car. Yeah, I might take the 2101, but on the other end, I don't want to be car swapping again. Does it drive? It's already salmon Peter coloured. Oh, fuck yeah, this is like totally our car. It's full of water. That's full of nothing. That's full of fucking nothing. So the engine, the rad's in good shape. Alright, well I guess we're probably not going to clean it up or anything right now, but... Wow, that didn't glitch out this time. I think we should totally take this car. Like, I'm not kidding. Like I say, no gripes with my Skoda, but... Oh shit, son of a bitch. Luckily water's not totally rare, I'll just ignore that. Yeah, we'll just hose that out. This means I need to siphon from my Skoda. I mean, and we could just keep taking this car. Yeah. Oh, fuck, it's a mess. It really is a mess. We have, like, no oil. Where's all my oil gone? Probably only had 3 litres to start with. Let's see what we can find in the house. That's gasoline. Send that out there. I need to get back up here for it, but... So I've played this game a good while now, can't you? Okay, it's no use to us. Oh, no way! Man, it's meant to be! Yes! Oh, we're going to have to try and do this faster, because I don't want to just be fiddling with cars every episode now. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to take oil out of my car, which... Yeah, it's not amazing, but... You know, if we have to do it, we have to do it. Unless there's oil in there. Sometimes there isn't. No, that's full of empty. Okay, little Vaz, you're going to be my new car. We'll change it out again, probably, in the near future, but... Alright, let's take that engine out, put this in, because this one uses less oil, so that's actually really good for us right now. Just because we don't have a lot. We'll move this up close. Park it in that next bay there. Hey, Skoda, you got us out of a gem, buddy. Don't you ever think you're a piece of shit or something? That is 2105, and I thought it sounded weird. Like for a... I must have been really tired last night when I said that was a Dacia engine. Ah. Now you have to siphon the gas out. I gotta pay you, bastard. And gas the bastards. Right, as we're not running an engine, we could get raboided now. And turn the meters on, day is dawning. We're gonna gas the bastards. Obviously, I'm not singing the real words because this is YouTube with a J, so I don't think they'll like my lyrics. Ah, stop it, autosave. Yeah, one worry I have is I just don't really have anything in the way of steel brush, so... Like I have one use of a steel brush. We'll use it on the chassis and then we'll just figure out the wheels as we go along, because we're kind of not in fantastic shape yet. That's still going. Wow. Little Skoda, don't ever think I think badly of you, buddy. You're a good little car. You know, you're a junk car. I'm not using Q because my other hand's busy. I'm playing with myself. And I was getting my cigarette lighter out of my pocket. I'll do this and then start this damn engine to try and deter the raboids. Okay, there we go. Doesn't sound good, does it, the VW engine? It always sounds like it's been smothered. I don't even have mirrors I can steal or nothing. That Skoda is just gutted. Well and truly gutted. And it pretty much was a scrap-mobile. Right, I probably have wheel in better shape than that one, so I'll take my wheel. What's our best tyres? Oh god, it's got big tyres on the back. It's no wonder it ran fucking janktastically. The jankomatic fucking Skoda. The Jankmaster. I tell you what though, I reckon we can do it. You're going to clean the tyres up. The wheels, not really much we can do about them. This stuff's here to be used. It's for these situations. So we're not going to clean it up to perfect, but we're going to clean it up to good. In case we need to repair parts of the car on the road, you know, if we lose something and have to clean up what we've lost. Now these were pretty bad. Used nearly a full fucking bottle. Oh man, do I have a better wheel than that? I don't think I do. I think we're we're in the drags here. Oh, that's actually in good shape, that wheel. There we go. So we want that. That's actually in real good shape, that wheel. That tyre's doing well, so the tyre actually is perfect, I think. Throw them in the ovens and set the oven on. Because we're gonna bake some cakes, bake the fucking cakes. Fucking hell. Running on that tyre. And that one's, I think they're both just as bad as each other. There we go. It's the best we're going to do, and I don't, like I say, I don't want to be sat here too long. I think we've had enough of this in the last couple of episodes. I don't think people want to see me doing it anymore, unless I'm doing it with them. What the hell happened to that? It said someone was shot in this car. Oh, it's got that physics bug. Of course it does. I'll tell you what though, it's nice to have gauges and shit again. Right. I don't have to get out. Save the game. Do you want to play the game? What is this? 70A, wouldn't it? We always do that when it's like not part end yet. Now, I'm sorry, car, but I'm going to have to just flog the fuck out of you. Because we really need to get making distances here. So this ain't going to be nice, and it ain't going to be pretty and glamorous, but we're going to do it. We're going to do it like we're doing it with a glamour mod. As in really, really hard, because you want to hear a scream. I do like driving the 2101s. But yeah, I wouldn't mind finding another Skoda or something, you know, because we've driven a lot of 2101s. This is our third one, I think. But I said I'd just take any decent car that was, you know, complete versus my Skoda that wasn't. And, well, this was the car that we got, and it could be hundreds of kilometres until we see another car now, so... Or it could be 10 kilometres. Good God, we actually got wheel spin. Yeah, it's probably just because the tyres are a bit dodgy, but... It's not pulling to one side or anything. It's weird, because some of it is in really good shape. It almost feels like a car that somebody pulled bits off of and put bits of their shit car on. The bois meter is healthy at least. Bois! I can't do it. I prefer Mr. Anderson's bois. They're more fucking like aggressive sounding. It's from Beavis and Butthead, Mr. Anderson. Got the bumpers on this. Oh, the front one's fully chromed. That's what I mean. It's a real mixture of this car, isn't it? So mixture is in what you'd find in the bottom of the bucket. You know, if you went camping and, you know, everyone in your tent didn't want to go outside in the night and so you all shared a bucket. Like, it's the sort of mixture that is. Not fantastic, you know, not really something you want to put your hands in. Door looks blue from here. I mean, the game doesn't spawn them like that. They'll all be that dodgy fucking... I used to have a bathroom, the colour of that. Ah, shit. Well, something came off. Yeah, wheel. Well, I hope we can get that back. So we can. That's for the glove compartment. Well, that was a harder crash than I would have expected for the pitiful speed we were doing. How about I put the handbrake on? That was my best wheel as well. I'm surprised. Throw them in the oven and turn on the oven. Okay, we're going to need one of those. Ah shit, I have to get out of the car to get rid of this. Or I can just drive the car like nothing's wrong. That's not carpets, is it? No. Carpet, carpet, carpet. Carpet, throw it on the carpet, chuck it on the carpet, I wonder why this is such a problem. That's it, drive with no hands on the wheel, we'll do it with our knees. Yeah, I'd like that fixed, how you can't let go of things when you're can you do it from the passenger seat? No? I just wondered. Yeah, ideally we need to get this thing cleaned up. Plus we need to do about 50k in really not a lot of time, so it's probably going to need another part or two. Do we start catching up, which ain't good, because now we're actually starting to, you know, I bet I might lose it, and I'm going to blame that fucking bus if that happens. Come on, car. Come on, car. We can do it. We got this, buddy. We got it. You're a 2101. I know you can do it. 2101s never fail me. But this is a sickly one. It's not in very good shape. That means it will break much more easily. Means the handling might be a bit strange. Also, we don't have full oil. We don't have quite full water, but we should have enough of that. Yeah, our fuel is also a bit oily, so at the moment we can't be choosers, we are beggars, and we can only accept what we are given. Cigarette isn't happening. Smoked a lot today. Let me slow down while I have a look at this, because I have to look away from my screen. That's weird, I don't know how that's happened. Okay, off the gas because I can look away from the cigarette now. It was like the paper was all like wrapped up on itself somehow. And facing the wrong way. I hate when that happens. But it wasn't facing the wrong way that you'd think. It was like I'd rolled the cigarette, like, mirrored. Okay, I don't want to really go much above 120 with the car in the condition it's in. 140 is kind of acceptable, but we'll just keep riding on the brakes. Okay, we don't stop at those because they pretty much never have any worthwhile fuel. So we keep driving. And then the faster we skip past that, the faster we can get to another building or a boat or something. In an ideal world, we'll find a diner. The diner would be great to find. So they have lots of cleaning supplies in those. And often they even have cars, so... You know, I would switch to another 2105. I mean, at this point, there's not a lot of road left. It probably doesn't really matter what I drive. Like, in theory, we should be under 1000k now, easily. Less than 1000k until the end of the road. Unless we've gotten really, really sort of weird luck. I don't know what that building is, but I'm going to go out to it. Go out to it. It's probably just one of them little poxy gas stations, but those usually have fuel at least, so we can pull that down the tank, and then we don't have to worry about all the oil we're burning, like killing performance if we get massive mountains again. Well, it's actually quite a long way away. Yeah, it's definitely just one of them poxy little stations, but station, we can definitely go there. PlayStation. I've been so confused the first time I heard that word. PlayStation? I just pictured like some kiddie plastic toy, you know. You know, like where they have like cookers and stuff. This should purify the fuel a bit. Not tons, but it's not bad actually. I think the top of that little bit that's missing out in the red. Okay, not loads, but I'd like to keep it healthy. I thought it was a brush, but it's just a shit. Got any brushes? No, you get sponges in these sometimes. Ah, there we go. Okay, well, it's not really useful on the wheels or nothing, but you can use it on the car, I think. I don't know, do these work on this stage? I don't think they do. I think this needs another one with the brush. We'll try. We'll just keep wanking the mouse because we can't really miss it while... Yeah, don't work on that. I'll try it on a wheel. Yeah, they're kind of in the same sort of state though. Alright, whatever, we'll just keep it, because we probably need it at some point. Don't really want to use my jizz spray, just because that's the last of my jizz, I don't have any more. I need to save it for the alien babes. So that's how my dick works. It has one of them trigger squeezers on it like that. It's given us about 3 of those fucking headstones thus far. I don't like this. You know, you have to squeeze one of those little plastic fucking squeezer things to make it squirt out. It has one like on the underside of it. Obviously not really. It does have wheels on it though, so... Yeah. One of my old mates had his dick pierced. I kind of regretted it. So obviously every time it was right in the end of it, and every time he tried to take a leak, obviously, yeah, that didn't work out so well for him. That's a good tyre. Let me put that on there. That can replace one of our crusty wheels. We got jizz spray, we'll have that. Let's just throw it at the car. Let's chuck this wheel out. There's usually a bit of oil in these buildings somewhere. That's empty, it's another sponge. We'll might as well throw that out as well. It's gas and oil. It's gas and air. Could do with some of that in this game. Shame it don't break the toilet when you drop a heavy weight on it like that. Got water, let's drink it. Okay, well, we can unfuck the car a little bit. I don't need to drink anything, I'm full. Yeah, that's the Dacia engine. That's gas, I'm not going to worry about that. Alcohol, empty. They keep telling me I can't pull this empty stuff into my car, which I'm very disappointed in, because I think it should run on that. Why? Why, Triple H? You son of a bitch! Why? Tell me why! Legend has it Jim Ross is still waiting for an answer as to why Triple H did the things he did. But he did, and that's just the way it is. He did them. Okay, I don't want to be here too long. Can you use sponges on tyres? So, like, the least valuable cleaning thing, the sponge, because they're the most fucking useless of the bunch. Yeah, I can't use that on tyres, so it's still fucking useless. Okay, there was another wheel that was in better shape than ours, so we can use the sponge on that. If I can figure out where it went. That should scrub that up. Ah. Fucking yeah, man. Fucking yeah, dickhead. Fucking yeah. Okay, the tyre's perfectly serviceable. It's not in perfect shape, but I consider it good enough. Jizz spray, come with me. Okay, that wheel's in good shape. I'm going to leave that one alone. That wheel's a little bit crusted. I don't think this one's any better, to be honest. Don't look like it. Well, let's at least get it into, you know, passable condition like that. Trying to do this quick because I don't want too much more of this. Okay. That's better than it was, isn't it? We'll keep hold of this in case we find another sort of unevenly fucking random numbered one. Like I say, we could be stuck with this car for a really, really long time. Probably is steel brushes and shit in there, but I ain't going to go around looking for them. Go! Go! There we go. Okay, now a little bit braver. It should be less likely things will fall off and stuff. We definitely need to try and not crash, because it could be pretty bad if we do. So hopefully we'll find a diner. Fuck off, rabbit. I should bind that to a wheel button. I thought I had, but you haven't. I've just pressed all of them to find out. I don't know those dodgy Certec Atari joysticks my dad got. Fucking hell, man, those things very badly made. Certec's earlier controllers really weren't bad, and they actually started making really good ones at some point. And now I think they just make sort of okay ones, but for a time they actually made really good controllers. But their early ones, fuck me, those were all kinds of shit. Those were all kinds of shit, and they had things on them that looked like buttons but weren't buttons. They were that sort of deal. It was very popular to do that, I think, in the 80s and 90s. I saw a lot of devices doing it for some reason. Okay, I don't think we want to go over to that building, because we don't actually have a lot of time left, and that's one of them double towers. The odds of there being anything that useful to us over there is pretty low. So we're just going to drive. We're going to drive and try and at least make some decent distance in what time we got left. About 15 minutes. But hey, we're making better progress in this car than we have been, you know, in recent times. And if we can do it up, we know that this car can do the distances. We know this car is well and truly capable of knocking out like many, many kilometres in a short space of time, especially when it's fitted with this engine. So I am honestly just happy to go on as we are. It shouldn't hit anything. Maybe a bus stop coming up. I'm not very interested in those. They're shite. Okay, the water meter's gone back down. The fuel meter's not super happy, but we're not low. Got over a quarter of a tank. I'm still quite fascinated by how gas guzzly that Trabant was. Do we get out of the cloud cover, please? It's always really bad in grass biomes, that, for some reason. Well, the brakes are not terrible on this car. I think they are affected somewhat by the cleanliness state of at least some parts of the vehicle. But what's weird is the rotors are like have a random rust level on them and don't seem to be, you know, you don't seem to be able to alter those, but it doesn't really seem to make any difference either. You know, it feels like there's laws of the parts system that just aren't removable. Oh man. This damn hay fever, I hate it. I really, really hate it. Come on, car. Let's get gone. 24k, that's not terrible. We'd need to make it to about 50 in this car, and we don't have very long to do that, so I don't think we're going to do it. Who knows? If I can make it to 40, I'll consider that a win. To be honest, if we get to, like, you know, about 45, we'd probably actually have done our target distance, our minimum. But I just don't think we have quite enough time. Still, now we can go, we can drive, you know, once we get in the car, in the next part, we can start just gunning for it again. We are going to have to be mindful of the fuel situation, to which end I am going to stop here and see if we can pick up some fuel. Well, I don't see any, so we're just going to leave again. Oh no, those wheels are they chromey or are they... They seem to be just a stage away from it. I'll get an outlook. No, no. Well, that one may be. Yeah, they're not. So they're no better than ours. Okay, let's get back in. Slam the door. There was a shadow spinning then, like a fan. Oh, that was Plymouth doors, though. I'd drive another Plymouth. It's a bit late in the game to be doing it because of the fuel being much more sparse now. Now, there could be fuel hiding around the building, but I don't want to be faffing about looking. Yeah, only about 10 minutes to go now. So we're never going to get to 50 kilometers. Like I say, we'll do the best we can. This looks like a bunker or something. I don't think we're going to go out to that. We'll leave it. We're not in desperate need of fuel. This car doesn't suck that much fuel down, so... You know, it's... Should be alright. So we ain't gonna go out there. The road goes up there, it looks like, and that may be a building, but it's probably nothing special. So might even just blow past it, to be honest. Maybe we should. I mean, we have enough fuel and water. We still could do with topping the oil off, but again, it's not urgently needed. Let's turn the lights off, get some performance back. Yeah, so I don't know, we might just blow past this building. Plus, like I say, you know, we have to think of the fact I do intend to drive back up the road eventually. And we're going to need fuel when we do that, otherwise we'll be doing the whole trip in the desert, because I will do it, but, you know, if we're having problems with fuel along the road, I will drive out into the desert like 20k or something, and then just start heading east, and we should hit buildings that, you know, we haven't been there before, and so they should start having gasoline in them. Is that actually in the road? It's about as close as you can get. It is. The ladder's sticking into the road. That's for the lazy guard who he doesn't want to wreck his car driving it off-road, and he doesn't want to walk to work, so he just parks his car next to it and just climbs up the ladder. Probably doesn't even open the door, he climbs out the window because he thinks it makes it look cool. Oh, you watch that be one of my big gas stations, because if it is, like, I have to stop. It's pretty much a law at this point. That's farther off than I thought. What is that? Blood. Oh, it's not Chris's blood. Shit, it is as well. Yeah, jeez. That means we have to stop. The fence sticks out further, I remember. There's a lot of devious things like that in this game. Ugh, Trabant. Well, you know what? We're just going to blow on past. Blow on by. Okay, 33k. We might just be able to do it. Not 50, but 45 might actually be attainable, and if we can do that, we have done our target distance, I think. I'm not sure. I'm really just guessing now. If I can do 50 in the time limit, I mean, it is doable in theory, but we always account for mishaps, you know, and we're in what, you know, I call these dark biomes like this, quarry biomes, even though they don't really look like quarries, and these tend to have some pretty gnarly roads in them sometimes that will fuck up your car. We've seen it before, so, you know, I have to account for things like that rock loading inlet and smashing my car up, and then obviously we're not making progress because I'm stuck trying to fix the car on the side of the road. We don't have to fix it anywhere near as often as most people I see play this, but we do still have to do it. You know, the only way to never ever crash would be to drive slower, and I made a bet that I could do it in a certain time, and now we're actually falling behind again, so I do need to get the lead out and really start pushing it. You watch the road end right here. It's not going to. There's no way it'll end this early. You ought to do it just to fuck with me, and it makes us all wrong. Every stinking one of us, except there probably will be some smart arse who'll get it straight on, they'll win a signed CD. They'll win a signed CDR with nothing on it. I told you that's how it is. And if I win, you have to tell me, you know, right reasons I'm great in the comments of the last part. And you can just, like I said, I'd rather you just made it up and just said really, really stupid things. You know, I helped you to overcome your fear of Walker's fucking crisps or something, I don't know. I saw like something out the right side of the window then, I'm sure I did. It was like a weird, and again, it wasn't like a physical thing, it was like there was a... You ever seen when you have like depth sorting issues with like transparent textures? Like you get it in Duke 3D. Like, say if you put like a texture with transparency on the floor, the transparency will render black in game, but then if you put a sprite around it, like a sprite in front of it, like, you know, from where the player's looking, and make the sprite like semi-transparent, you will see the pink of the transparent texture, or you'll like see through like other things if you put like another sprite between there and there, you know, and you get weird bits of it drawing in the wrong order, and it almost looked like that, as if there was like a model that was invisible, but it was causing some of the effects not to render or something. It was right in the corner of my eye, so it's probably just reflections on the inside of my lens, because I do get those. In my right eye, and it was on my right hand side. My right eye is pretty badly scratched, so I mean I can mostly see fine, but every once in a while if the light just hits it right, I see weird lines and stuff. And it's a little bit distracting. Either that or I'm getting another headache coming on, and that's not really good. But it's more of a flash usually. This was more of a fade, so yeah, I don't know on that one, I'm afraid. Oh, 4 minutes. 4 minutes to do 7k. This is going to be fucking pushing it. Game's been nice. It's given us a relatively flat desert, but we really can't rule out that rocks are going to load in late this far out. I mean, look at the pop in that we're starting to get. Look at the frame rate. I've turned the light off, and I don't think we're ever going to quite see 60 again very often. It will start, it might even be chugging by the time we get to the end of the road. Like, you know, do be warned, the last few parts when we get to them may have pretty bad performance. Now, there's a couple of things I can do to the game to make it perform faster, but it might not look very pretty if we have to do those. You know, we'd have to start disabling effects and stuff. I already can't have the blades of grass on, my PC doesn't like it. I can actually do it if I'm not recording, but recording seems to really eat my processor, and I don't think you want to be watching me at 15 frames a second in a modern game. There again, actually, my audience, you're probably not that bothered, because I mean, if you're watching my channel, you're pretty used to the Zeph approach to system requirements of like, tell me I need a fucking 66 megahertz processor. I'm going to play this on a 33 megahertz one. Why is it running so bad? That's Zeph logic for you. That's how we do things. So you're probably used to it. You know, you're used to my bullshit, my shenanigans with game performance. You have to test these things. I won't have somebody telling me what to do. You tell me it requires that, I'm going to be like, well, who says? Fuck you, we're going to do it my way now. And my way is to play it on something else. It'll probably have happened already, or at least started by the time you've seen this, but I swore when I missed Duke 3D's birthday and Duke Nukem in general's birthday last year that I would do a marathon of all the Duke games, probably up to a Manhattan Project, to be honest, and not all of them, because I won't be doing the console, just the mainline ones and Manhattan Project. So, you know, it would be like 1, 2, 3D, and I would step up a machine with every episode. So we'll be starting on like the Turbo XT, then the 6 MHz 286, 16 MHz 286. Now we can move on to a 386 for Duke 2. You know, I want to play the first episode of 3D on my SX40, so we might actually kind of go backwards. And we'd probably be ending like this thing, so I'd probably do Duke DC as well, so we'd probably be ending on like a Pentium 2 for like 3D and stuff. And then Manhattan Project, I guess we'd just break my K7 out. We fucking did target distance with a minute to spare. Let's see if we can get to a building. If I can't get to a building within the next like few seconds, really, I am just going to stop. But we actually did it. 2101s, man, they always deliver. They never don't deliver for us. These cars are just fucking wonderful. They really are. They get us there every time. There's no way we're finding a building in time. Yeah, so I'm just going to stop, I think. Like, you'll see what's... Yeah, there's no buildings here. So what we're going to do is we're going to park the damn car up near these rocks, and I'm going to do a save. I'm High Treason, thanks for watching, we fucking did it, and we're going to start moving again now. And here's the thing I can tell you, if you're patient, If you see you're going to crash and you want to be a little bit cheaty, just go and save the game and it cancels all the momentum on your car. Yeah, that's the way around it. There's a bit of a long wait though when you get this far out. Even if you've got SSDs, that won't fix it. It seems to be a memory access thing. 4, 2, 6, 2. We did 58k in that. That's a win if there ever was one. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.